I queued for 3 hours yesterday to get into a new beauty shop, and this is my haul. Space NK, my favourite beauty shop, opened up a second location in Dublin, so I had to go and check it out. So this shop opening was quite hyped up, as I found out when I joined the queue in Dundrum town centre yesterday morning, and it took me almost 3 hours to get into the front door of the shop. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be as busy as it was. I don't know why I thought I could get there at 10 o'clock and queue for maybe half an hour. The shop itself is absolutely beautiful, so I don't really regret queuing up for it, and it was a great opening day. They had some fab offers on. I think of the two branches it has in Dublin, this one's definitely the prettier. It's got this beautiful rose gold signage up on the top of the doorway, and it is spacious and bright and chock full of fantastic stock. Also want to make a quick shout out to the staff who were working the opening. They were absolutely incredible. It was chaotic in there. So many crazed beauty fans trying to get into this new shop, and they were all so wonderful, and they were so enthusiastic and friendly and helpful. And I stupidly didn't get the names of anybody that I want to highlight, but shout out to anybody working the Space NK Open in Dundrum, because you guys knocked it out of the park. I'm gonna just jump right into the haul because that's what we're here for. I bought a few things, and then I got a few little free gifty bits. Now this is not like a hashtag gifted. This is like, I spent so much money, I got a free gift. I bought 2 JVN products because I have been meaning to try more of the JVN line. I have been using the conditioner for about 2 years and I'm obsessed. I love it so much, and I just love the whole idea of the brand. I got the Complete Blowout Styling Milk. Oh yeah, I forgot the inner packaging has all these like little doodles of hair strands. I love it because there's like different heights of hairs, some like kind of tightly curled, some just sort of like little wavy bits. It's a very cute little touch. JVN packaging is so incredibly beautiful. This is a glass container, which I love. If you want a little influencer ASMR, there you go. This says ready to bring on the heat. Apply 1 to 2 pumps in hands and rub together. Disperse evenly all over damp hair and blow dry with a rain brush or heat style as desired. So I presume it's got some amount of heat protectant in there. It doesn't outright say heat protection, but just from what I know of the brand and the ingredients that are used and the language that's used here, this sounds like a good, nice heat protectant. It's going to give you a nice silky blow dry. Can't wait to try that. My second JVN product, I got the Complete Instant Recovery Serum. There's a better look on the inner packaging, by the way. Again, beautiful glass container. Oh, that one's not as tappy. Glass container, metal lid. Love to see that. Less plastic, the better. Ooh. JVN stuff just smells good quality as well. So that's the consistency of it there. Distribute through damp hair to protect against heat damage. Okay, so this one specifically does say heat protectant. So my hair is going to be so silky. To continue on, essentially, celebrities got a lot of my money yesterday because I gave a lot of money to Jonathan Van Ness and I gave a lot of money to Selena Gomez with Rare Beauty. I have been dying to try Rare Beauty. I have been hearing so much about it. It's such a hyped up brand, and like from what I hear, hyped up for good reason as well. So I'm so excited to finally be able to try these. So I got myself 1 full size All of the Above weightless eyeshadow stick in the shade Wellbeing. Now I actually nearly did buy one of these when I went to Germany last year because they did have them in a local shop there, but they were all out of stock. So it was just the testers and I wasn't going to buy a gross used tester. So this is the stick itself. It is like a soft eyeshadow. Give you a nice swatch there. Look at that. It's so beautiful. You can just twist it up and down as well, so you don't need any kind of sharpener, which is great. Just a little light swatch of it, just like a cream stick eyeshadow. And this is such a lovely neutral, natural shimmer that you could probably use day or night. I'm excited to experiment with that and see what I come up with and how I like to wear it. But I just love that beautiful, it's almost kind of like a rose gold shade. I haven't really put much on, so I'm like really trying to catch the light on it. I didn't want to waste too much on my hand. Next thing I bought was a full-size Lip Souffle matte lip cream. So just like a liquid lipstick essentially. And I got mine in the shade Kindness. So all the like names of the colors are just sweet, gentle, self-care kind of names. Just so Selena Gomez, good for her. Okay guys, also I am obsessed when I get a new, I sound like such an influencer, I am obsessed. When you get a new makeup thing and you open it up and it's like spotless, I love that. I'm so obsessed with that feeling. I hate when I have to actually make it dirty. But I love it because I get to use the product. Let's do a swatchy swatch. Isn't that stunning? So it's actually kind of similar to the shade of lipstick I'm wearing right now. I love these kind of autumnal shades. There's that lovely sort of like deep dusky rose kind of color. A little bit of maybe like a brown undertone. So if you do suit an autumn palette like I do. Last thing I bought with my own money was a miniature of a Rare Beauty highlighter. So it is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer, and I got mine in Mesmerize. It says a silky second skin liquid highlighter that creates a lasting lit from within glow. Very cute. Look at how adorable the tiny little one is. So actually this shop has so many miniatures in it, which is so good because it's great to be able to kind of do a bit of a pick and mix if you want to try out a few things. You don't want to commit to a full size until you've given it a try and know you like it. I had my sister with me and she got a couple of miniature bits for herself. So that actually helped rack me up to the free gift. So again, it's got that soft applicator tip. Look at that. Oh my God, look at that in the light. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. Switchy swatchy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm not much of a highlighter person. I always just feel like it can look really unnatural or like not show up at all. I feel like the ones that are kind of more like natural and subtle don't actually really show up. So I'm hoping this is a nice middle ground. Like obviously that's kind of a just thrown on swatch that's not blended or anything. I wouldn't wear like that on my face. But even immediate, look at it. Like I'm not even close to the camera and it's reflecting the light. That is beautiful. Just kind of more blended out instead of in a blob. That is a beautiful balance. I also just want to point out on the, when you open up the box, it says, "You are rare." Cute. Such a cute brand from such a cute woman. So because I bought a bunch of products from Rare Beauty themselves were actually doing a free gift with purchase. So I got a miniature of the Perfect Strokes mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. And I got it in black. I did work out the actual value of these at miniatures. And my God, is it good. So the mascara at full size for 135 mils is €23. So this is valued at about €5. Look at that lovely wand. That's a really nice wand. I feel like that's going to be a beautiful mascara. And the top of the container has the Rare Beauty logo on it in gold. It just shows up so beautifully and subtle. Like it's just such like luxurious packaging. The second thing in that free gift was a soft pinch tinted lip oil. I remember these like breaking the internet when they got released. They like sold out in seconds. There's the tiny little size of it. So at full size, these are €22. This being a 1.37 mil miniature. This is valued at about €10. The plastic off it actually looks so much nicer as well. It's got that beautiful gold lettering. And the coloured section here is a lovely soft matte. And that's a lovely shiny gold lid on it. Just lovely touches. I feel like makeup should look good on the outside as well. Ooh, interesting. It's a very tiny little applicator. And swatch. Ooh, that is very much my color. Oh, I like that. You are rare. Leaves a little bit of a tint behind, nothing too crazy. But that's kind of nice because if the top layer of color starts to wear off, it's not going to just be like really patchy, like when lipstick starts to wear off and you lose like the middle section, and it just looks like you got this weird lip liner thing going on. And the last thing in that is this tin that I picked up out of the packaging, and I thought, is this just an empty tin? Did I just get like a container? Which, cool, it's a pretty little container. I don't know what I'd put in it right now, but I'll figure it out. And I noticed on the back then it says dry brush makeup cleaner. I was like, oh, it doesn't feel like there's anything in there. That's weird. So it's this like very porous sponge. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't fully understand. I can assume that you swipe your brush in there, and because it's porous and a sponge, it will help to kind of suck out the products. Because there's a lot of liquid products in this brand, I presume it's to help kind of absorb any excess liquid out of your brush before you then move on to use like a powder product, and then you don't wind up with like a gross cakey mess of liquid product meets powder product. So I'm going to assume that that's what it is. If I'm wrong, please tell me. If somebody is like an expert on these things, tell me exactly what the function is and how to best use it. But that's what I assume. I couldn't even find it online. Like, I went onto the Rare Beauty website and I couldn't find this. So I'm not fully sure. Like, I could very easily have gotten this way wrong, but that's my most educated guess, and that's how I'm going to use it. Space NK, we're running 2 opening day gift with purchase offers. If you spend €30, you got a mini gift with purchase. If you spent €150, you got quite a big gift with purchase. So this is a mystery tote filled with things to the value of they said €200. I've done some maths on it. I haven't actually totaled it, but I feel like it's gonna be more than that, unless I've done my maths wrong, which I wouldn't put it past me. And obviously you get this beautiful large tote bag. This itself you can buy through Space NK. I don't know what it normally retails for, because there's 2 different price brackets of it on their website. There's one for $11.50 and then there's one for $17, and it's based on what slogan is on it. So on this side here we see skincare is my self-care, and then on this side here we see running on coffee and dry shampoo. So it seemed to be a case of dry shampoo was one price and skincare was another price, but this bag says both. So I don't know, is it like an exclusive to this offer, or is this the higher price one? Is it a case that maybe the cheaper one is only printed on one side? I'm really not sure. Nonetheless, great looking tote bag. I love a good tote. It's got the Space NK branding down the bottom with their social media links on both sides. So let's get into what's in the bag. I'm gonna do like a lucky dip on this. So first thing, Patchology eye patches. I was so excited to see these. These are the Serve Chilled on Ice firming eye patches. Look at that beautiful packaging with the like shimmer on it. Stunning. Now there is only 1 pair in this and they're not reusable. I don't love single-use eye patches from an environmental standpoint. If you buy this full size, you get them in a box of 5, so 5 pairs, which through Space NK themselves would set you back €12, so it's not that expensive at all. Patchology are a cruelty-free brand. Thankfully, most of the things, anything I've actively purchased is cruelty-free, and then the mystery bag was a total mystery, but I did do some research on brands I wasn't sure, and thankfully most of them are cruelty-free, which is very exciting. So these are valued at €2.40 based on my maths. It just mentions a few ingredients. So you'll see peptides, cloudberry oil, and bakuchiol. I have literally never heard this word said out loud, so I have no idea how to pronounce it. So on the packaging itself, it says, put tired puffy eyes on ice with these cooling eye gels. They're a powerful refreshment for under eye bags and fine lines. Pro tip for over-the-top chill seekers, place these eye gels in the fridge for next level cooling. And you just pop them under your eyes for 5 minutes. It says or longer if desired, so they're not going to do you any harm if you leave them on for 10 or 15 if you really want to. The next thing here is, again, I have never heard the name of this brand said out loud, so I don't know if it's like Oribe or Oribe, or it's probably not Oribe. Let's just call it the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Heat Protection Spray. This you buy in a 148 gram container full size, and that is €50. So the value of this one will be about €8, and that is also cruelty free. Next up I have an ultraviolet. And this is the Clean Screen fragrance free sensitive facial sunscreen, and it's in SPF 30. This is full size. So this is 50 mils, the full size container. This retails for $36.80. Oh, that's fun. So the colors of the branding are like these, you know, ultraviolet, like in your face, clashing kind of neon colors, which is fun. That's brave. A lot of brands don't want to be clashing like that. Well, that's nice. It comes with a little squirty pump. Easy to dispense. Oh, it's almost like a little tint to it. Kind of a little bit tinted. Maybe when you spread it out, it's not so much, but it probably just will blend in with your skin tone easier than like a white. They can often leave a white cast, so I'm assuming the relevance of that is so that it will just blend in and look a lot more natural on your skin. Formulated and created in the toughest place to get a sunscreen approved, Australia. And that is also cruelty free. Okay, next out of the bag I have REN Clean Skincare. I always thought this brand wasn't cruelty free, so I don't know if it's a recent change or if I'm maybe confusing it with a different brand, but it's cruelty free, so I'm delighted. I'm going to start using this. This is a gentle cleansing milk from their Ever Calm line. Again, it's in this fabulous little packaging with a great little pump dispenser. Clean to skin, clean to planet. I like that. I do like a nice cleansing milk. I like that kind of consistency. I like to have that in my rotation. It's very soothing. So at full size, this is 150 mils and it retails for $28.75. So this is 50 mils, which is a third of that. So that works out to be about €9-ish. 9 and change. Next up I have Tatcha. This is, actually I'm obsessed with this packaging. It's so beautiful. Look at the lovely pattern on there. The geometric pattern against like the kind of floral logo. It's a very nice touch. I really like that. And then the gold lettering is catching the light beautifully. This is the Essence, which I believe to be a serum. It says a plumping skin softener of 100% pure Hadasai 3. Again, reading this for the first time, never heard it said out loud. If I've mispronounced, I apologize. A proprietary concentrate of Japanese superfoods rich in essential amino acids that improve skin texture and help amplify the performance of all skincare. So, a serum, essentially. Oh, it's twisty. Ah, okay. So that's the dispenser. So I'm guessing I just pour it onto my hand. Well, there we go. It's a runny serum. So at full size, this is 150 mils and you would pay €120 for it. So this miniature is 25 mils, which would value it at €20. So that is a very good gift with purchase. Even by itself, that's a very valuable gift with purchase. But the fact that I got it in this like goodie bag that's still going I don't know if I mentioned they're also cruelty free. All right, next out of the bag we have Miss Kate Somerville, and this is the Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. Beautiful lilac packaging as well. I feel like lilac is such a lovely old school kind of color. You would buy this full size in a 120ml size for €39. So this little 30ml container would be valued at about $9.75. And next out of the bag I have Paula's Choice. This is a brand I've heard a lot about, but has been not very accessible in Ireland, so cool to have the opportunity to try it out. I have heard lots of good things. So this is the Hyaluronic Acid and Peptide Lip Booster. Hydrates and softens lips, visibly firms and smooth lines. I like the turquoise, that's fun. It's a nice color for this time of year. So, oh my god, oh I love these applicators. They're so good because they kind of massage your lips, because they're firm, so you can give your lips a bit of a massage as well, which is always so nice. It's a lip treatment, a lip plumper, without the tingling, without the kind of prickly tingling of the other kinds of lip plumpers. It's full of the good stuff and cruelty free. Now this is full size. So this full size container would retail for €29. And I got it as a free gift or purchase. So glad I stood in that queue. So glad I spent €150. Next thing I have a teensy tiny little deodorant from Malin Guts, if that's how that's pronounced. So this is the eucalyptus deodorant, and it's actually not a massively strong smell of eucalyptus. Like when you smell it straight from the stick, it's there, but it is still delicate. Eucalyptus can be so overpowering, but this is very subtle. I really like that. And then I did actually already swatch this on my skin just to see on the skin what it smells like, and it is very, very subtle. So that's lovely, and that's a great little handbag size, so you can just throw that into your handbag and touch up as needed. This would normally come in a 73-gram size, and that is €25. So this is only worth about $170, which if this was something you could buy, I'm pretty sure a lot of these miniatures are only available through like gifts or offers. But if you were able to actually purchase one this size, that'd be such a bargain for $170. Amazing. And cruelty free. I feel like at this point I don't even need to actually say it. I'll just say the ones that aren't cruelty free, because there's only 2 or 3. Next out of my bag I have Hair by Sam McKnight, and that is their Happy Endings Nourishing Balm. Going by purely just the name of this, the fact that it's called Happy Endings Nourishing Balm, I'm going to presume you put it on the ends of your hair, and it helps to keep them nice and smooth and frizz controlled and prevent split ends and breakages. Let's read the back now and see if I was right. All right, and a light nourishing cream enriched with provitamin B5, keratin and shea butter helps tame frizz, smooth split ends and soften hair. Oh, and define curls and create texture. Interesting. They seem like 2 conflicting things, but I'm gonna trust Sam McKnight. So this is a 30ml container. You can actually purchase this in a 30ml container, or you can also purchase in a larger size as well. To purchase this 30ml size is €25. So, and next out of the bag I have a Floral Street miniature eau de parfum. This is the Sweet Almond Blossom, and it is a collab with the Van Gogh music. Van Gogh, isn't it? It's Van Gogh. That artist I like. What Does the Sunflowers? It's a collab with his museum in Amsterdam. I actually saw the sunflowers when I was in Germany last year. Oh my god, it was such an experience. You know when you have a painting you love or an artist you love and you get to actually see one of the paintings in real life, you get to just stand right in front of it and you just feel like the history behind it and the story behind it, and like the fact that this could be a painting famous the world over, and you are just standing in this quiet museum just looking right at it. It's so surreal. It is such a surreal experience. So I saw some flowers and I was so happy. Anyway, back to the perfume. So Sweet Almond Blossom. Now I'm hit and miss with almond because it can be very almondy. Now this is Almond Blossom, not almond. There's a motorbike going past my house. So this is actually a lovely, delicate, it's actually quite good for spring, summer. I did smell it. It's beautiful. And it's actually like, while I don't like naming something as masculine or feminine, or well, saying that something is for men or women, because no, do what you want. I feel like this is kind of a unisex. Again, a word I don't particularly like to use. This doesn't kind of sway me in one way or another that I would think like, oh, that's too masculine for me or too feminine for me or whatever. I feel like it's just a beautiful floral scent that no matter what your gender identity or how you like to represent your gender, I feel like this is kind of a multitasker, crowd pleaser. I don't feel like this is going to be a divisive scent. So at full size of 50 mils, this would set you back €84. This is just a teensy tiny little sample, and it is 1.5 mils, but like perfume lasts forever. So one of these, I suppose it depends on how many sprays you use. You really should only use like 1 or 2, maybe 3 sprays of perfume, because any more than that is overpowering and disgusting, and people don't want to smell your perfume from miles away. Like you should, there's a thing where you should only be able to smell someone's perfume when you're within arm's length of them. So somebody sitting all the way over there shouldn't be able to smell my perfume. You should only be able to smell it if you're up close to the person or they walk past you. So with 1 or 2 sprays of this, a size this small will actually last you a little while. I do like a nice miniature perfume. Again, also great to throw in your bag if you feel like you're stinky and you want a little spray of something. All right, now we're on to a brand that is not cruelty free. This is Eve Lom. Look at how fancy that packaging is. This is a sample of their Radiance Repair Retinol Serum. So it's in this little envelope container, and you get 5 individual sachets of it. Now I don't use a lot of serum, so I would consider this even like 2 uses. I'd have to see what the consistency would be like and how I feel with it on my skin. So to buy the full size bottle of this serum, it is only 30 mils. So for the sake of visualization, our Sam McKnight is 30 mils and our Kate Somerville is 30 mils. 30 mils of this, €170. €170. Now I have, in my like quick research of checking out like is it cruelty free and that kind of thing, I was seeing it talked about in the context of being a very high quality, very luxury brand, well received. So hey, if you can spend €170 on serum, I'm not going to stop you, go for it. But wow, wow, I don't think I've ever spent €170 on a beauty product ever. Not even like a perfume or like a big palette or anything. No, that just, sorry, my brain is breaking right now. The fact that €170 for a serum, for 30 mils of a serum. But anyway, for our little 5 mils that we got, so 5 1 mil sachets, the value of this is about €28. But you know what? It's not cruelty free, so I'm not going to be repurchasing it anyway. So there you go. Can't wait to try it though. For that price, can't wait to try it. While we're in the not cruelty free area, might as well move on to the other thing that is definitely not cruelty free, and that is the brand is just called Fresh. And this is their Lotus Youth Preserve Resurfacing Dream Serum. So there it is, the mouthful of the name. Lovely packaging. Again, I like this sort of the dark tone with the floral pattern against it. Little lotuses on there. Very cute. Pop this out. Oh, I didn't expect it to be in a little tube. Well, I mean, my skin is going to be very glowy and youthful by the end of trying all of these. I'm only 29, but hey. So this container here is 7 mils. You can buy it full size at 30 mils. Again, for visualization, these two are 30 mils. So this is going to cost you €69 for 30 mils. So for me, for my little sample size, it's about $16.10. I'm gonna do these two together because they are actually the same brand, and we have a shampoo and a conditioner. So this is Virtue. Actually never heard of this brand before, so we shall give it a go. It's the Recovery line, so the Recovery shampoo and conditioner. So the shampoo full size 240 mils would cost you €45, and for me, this little sample I have would be valued at about €2.80. So a nice little €3 worth of shampoo there. And then the conditioner, more expensive full size. It is a smaller container of only 200 mils and a higher price of €47. So it's $3.50 or thereabouts for this little sample size. Both cruelty free. We're back into the cruelty free. Thank God. I forgot to mention these. I didn't even look at the packaging. I actually looked this up online because miniatures don't usually tell you much. But there's my favorite little bunny doing its leaps. So this symbol is a gold mine. If you are cruelty free or looking to go cruelty free or looking to ease into cruelty free, that little leaping bunny symbol is the best thing you can see on a product because it is a very, very reliable third-party tester. So if a brand is certified leaping bunny, amazing. You can absolutely rest assured. The Sam McKnight is cruelty free leaping bunny as well. So got a few leaping bunnies for my hair. Very happy. Second last thing in the bag. This is a Space NK own brand hand cream. I was actually going to buy the hand wash of this exact scent as well. So kind of fun that I didn't in the end, obviously. You would have seen. Kind of fun that I got a little callback to that. So this is the Parisian Gardens. It's this lovely like hot pink color. I love it. And a very like minimalist text design on the front. So I love that it's like this vibrant color with this minimalist design. Beautiful. Actually, I haven't smelled this. So this is rose, pear and vetiver with moringa oil and oat oil. I love a hand cream. My hands get so dry. I wash my hands a lot, and I've got a little puppy, so I have to wash my hands even more because I'm constantly getting puppy slobber on them and cleaning up puppy messes. Ooh, oh my God, I love that. Oh my God. Okay, well this is very exciting because I could absolutely go and buy the hand wash or the body wash or the body lotion. Oh, a body lotion of this would actually be really nice. So you get that like rose scent first. That definitely hits you, but it's kind of cut through them with the pear and the vetiver. The vetiver is sort of like a really nice contrast to the rose. And then the pear just lightens it all up. Oh, I love that. Feels nice on the skin. It feels just like you've got a nice protective barrier on your skin. So far, I am delighted. Now, this one is, according to themselves, this is a cruelty-free brand, as you can see on the packaging there, and apparently also vegan. But neither of these symbols are third-party certification. So while generally when a brand says they're cruelty-free, you can usually trust it, but there's also no regulations about using that term. So for a brand to just kind of make their own decision on it, look, great, maybe they are, but there's no 100% guarantee unless they have like a third-party certification, and I wasn't able to find any information about that online. This is actually the size that you would be able to purchase this in. These hand creams are €6 for 30 mils. Oh my god, okay. One more thing. This is such a fantastic goodie bag. It was so good. So the last thing I got is from a brand that's new to me again. Surprise, surprise, $19.99. This is their Precision Color Pencil. It's a miniature, and this is a teensy tiny 1/2 gram. And I'm presuming this is the shade. I haven't actually opened this yet. For one of these full size, which is about double this, it's €22. So a little over double the size, €22, which would make this valued at about €10. Look at it. So tiny. I really like the font. It's really cute. Okay, let's give a swatch. Oh my gosh, that is the creamiest pencil. That is beautiful. I was right, it is a brown, a little darker than what the sticker would lead me to believe, which is cool because I have dark brown features, so this will probably suit my coloring really well. Apply color to desired area, lips, cheeks, or lids. Use as an eyeliner, lip liner, lipstick, blend out for shading on cheeks and eyeshadow. So I think the whole idea with this brand, again, just from my like very quick research, is that they make like multifunctional products. The idea is that you could buy just the one pencil and be able to use it on different parts of your face and for different functions. So you don't have to buy a different thing for each different use. Like they're kind of going for a minimalist rather than over consuming and over purchasing. They're just keeping it simple and minimal, and I love that. That's so impressive. And I love that it comes in this little paper pouch. I don't know what the full size comes in. I don't know, is this just like specific to the miniature? That's so cool. I mean, even it's different to other things, and it's also great from like an environmental perspective. It's a nice minimal packaging, so very happy with that. That one again does claim to be cruelty free, but it is only from its own website that I was able to find that out. I wasn't able to find anything verifying it from a third party. All in all, based on my rough unit pricing calculations, I've just added them all up there, and it looks to me like that bag is valued at $210.57. And I rounded some of those numbers as well because they were just really, really long decimal points. I was like, fuck it, just round it. So I think that could even be more. That's not including the cost of the tote bag. So that's €210 worth of beauty products for spending 150. Massive value for that. I am absolutely delighted. It did seem like you know, I was like, look, even though the value is great, €150 to spend is still €150. Like that's not nothing. I was hesitant. I sort of just let it. I was like, look, if I go in there and I see a bunch of things that I have been meaning to try or would like to try, and if I just very organically happen to work up to €150 very easily, then fine, great, absolutely. But I wasn't going to force myself to get to €150 either. I got very close, thankfully, with my sister being there. She actually threw in her few bits and we totaled it up together. She was like, I don't want the free gift. I don't want the tote bag stuff. I just want to get these two little things, so throw them in on yours. So that was very generous of her. So to say thank you, please make sure you thumbs up the video. Alone, I was a little over €100, I think. And then I was like, look, I'll throw in an extra miniature, and that totted us up to the 150. I actually spent bang on 150. Didn't go a penny over, spent just enough to get the whole thing. So look, overall, really amazing value. really glad I stood in the line for 3 hours on a Saturday morning and then spent 150 euro. Because the thing is as well, this isn't crap that's just gonna gather dust. I'm gonna use these things. Like for example, so I've got these 2 milk cleansers. I'm out of my Glossier Milky Jelly cleanser. I was gonna repurchase that, so now I don't have to. I won't need to buy another hand cream when I run out of my other ones. This is gonna keep that going. Hand cream is something I use a lot of. An extra perfume. So between this and my Molten Brain advent calendar that I got at Christmas, I'm up to my ears in miniature perfumes, and I love that because it means I get to try new scents different days. I don't have to wear the same perfume all the time. There's value beyond just the literal price value of these as well. So it seems like a lot, but, and this isn't me just like trying to justify it. Like ultimately, yes, there is a certain amount of justification to it, but I'm happy with all of these products. I'm excited to try all of these products. I'm excited to then report back to you. So make sure you stay tuned for my empties videos, because you're gonna see things from this haul popping up in those, and you'll get to hear what it was like to use them. But of course, obviously, don't force yourself to spend 150 euro for a free gift if that's just more than you can afford or doesn't make any sense to you. So to sum up, I had a great day at Space NK yesterday. Absolutely beautiful shop. Wonderful stock. Can't wait to go back when I need to. I'm not gonna just go back for no reason, because I like to be responsible with my spending. When I next need some hair care or some skincare or a fun makeup brand that you don't get very much of over here, definitely going to be hitting up Space NK. The Dundrum shop is so beautiful. There is one in Grafton Street, but it's smaller, so it's not quite as well stocked. So it's great to have the 2 different options now, and to have one a little bit more easily accessible and the city centre. I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments any personal experiences with these products. If you have a favorite that was mentioned here or something that you're dying to try, let me know. Let's talk. Thumbs up the video, leave me my comments, subscribe if you haven't, of course, join the fun here, hit the notification bell so you know when there's a video live. Goodbye, thank you for watching, bye, yeah, bye. So this one would, it's like that meme, if I had a nickel for every time I had an expensive serum sample that wasn't cruelty free, I'd have 2 nickels. It would still be weird.